Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Okay, so, I'm back, first of all. Thank you for bearing with me. Actually, I'll say this, I'm back because some of you might be the first time. Based on recent events, this might be the first time that some of you are seeing me, depending on who, in fact, is actually here. So, yeah. And the reason that well, first of all, I'm actually the main owner of the channel, like the actual owner of the channel. So, this the usual person you see on Gacha Review, at least hosting it, they're rather. But yeah, a special shout out to Ghosty and Emily for actually, stepping up for these last 3 days. It's supposed to be 2 because supposedly I was going to get to be in this space yesterday, but because my parents' flight got cancelled coming to visit me and was visiting the Airbnb in the first place, I wasn't able to get here on time anyway, so I had to stay an extra day with my best friend. So yeah. Okay, so essentially that I'm just saying this really quickly because I want to get it out of the way, because also it's going to be a pretty short stream, I think. First of all, it's going to be 1 episode instead of the usual 2. The usual reason for that in My Witch Academy space is actually because it's because like the last 2 parts are they're together, so Revenge Part 1 and Part 2. So it makes sense to do them together. Secondly, because in order to actually do the stream in the first place, there was actually a gathering here moments ago, for which I actually have the residual food right here, so I don't normally have that. And they left me moments before I started, as did my parents themselves. And because they're probably finding some place to eat right now, in order for to minimize the time in which they would have been kicked out due to closing time, we're starting now. So I think that's basically everything as quick as I possibly can get through it. So we're doing My Witch Academy today. Hopefully that'll be a bit of a breather for those of you who are not as who are not as keen on the pregnancy videos. Let's just say, which I know is also quite a few of you. So yeah. We're going to get started. I promised Bond to do this actually 2 days ago. I think was that. Well, I promised several days ago, but supposed to happen 2 days ago, if I remember correctly. So yeah, basically we're here now, and I think that's everything. My setup is normally much better. So for those new people, my camera usually looks far better than this right now. But this is what we have for probably the next 5 days or so. Now everything's out of the way. Welcome, Bon.
Hello. I'm sorry. You're going too fast for me. I'm here. Get this guy out of here. Bring back the real Jacob Butter.
Yeah. Oh, well. There you go. Oh look, it's the real Jacob Butter, I guess.
No way. Big fan. Listen, guys. That video was my recommendation, all right? So when you guys get famous for pregnant to 100 boyfriends, just know that it was me.
It was me, Barry. Absolutely. All right. Hold on a second. KW also wants to join, it seems. So might not be as short a stream, but fair enough. Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, if you had to pick from your existing pool of people who typically show up, I think KW is probably the better option when
true.
Aiden and BB exist.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. As surprise welcome, but there's some circumventing the rule about the creators. Here is Drago. No, I'm kidding. No, Drago's not here. That'd be fun though. We'd probably gain a few more answers than we have in previous episodes. But there you go. Hi, KW.
I don't know why I'm going to go through this torture, but you know what?
This is not torture. Compared to what we went through in the last few days, this is nothing.
I have not had time to sit down and actually watch those VODs, but just judging by the vids, yeah, like people have told me not to bother.
Do not waste your time. Do not waste 4 hours of your time on that.
Dude, I tried to stay in for as long as possible, but then it got to a certain point where I'm like, no, I can't. This
KW had to uncomfortable. KW had to pump the brakes and leave.
Like,
are there any so basically no Jacob's 2025 nominations?
No.
Try Essos. We got
Fair
a big
enough.
Usos contender.
Yeah, fair enough then. Okay.
All the women were
three of them, potentially.
furious.
Yes. I did remember that actually Aiden, Monet and I were actually at one point writing a series that was based on a pregnancy, but we actually actually trying to accurately represent a pregnancy.
Yeah, and the worst part is that like I'm actually talking about the stream that I was on, the Why Can't I Just Buy Your Love, which was 2 days ago. Yeah, and KW is giving some good indications as to how that one went. And the worst part was that was supposed to be like the relief stream, the break stream between all the absurd like Michaela YT plays videos, and it was worse than all of them combined, I would argue.
Interesting.
It's just
I thought it was okay because it was Caitlyn Flames, a woman.
It was just so uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, okay, in that respect, maybe, but I mean, as far as like the actual,
no, you don't get it.
You literally don't get it, Jacob.
That was probably the most misogynistic video I've ever seen.
It was
Right, I see.
bad. Yeah, it was just
yeah. See, I've watched some Caitlyn Flames content before because I was, Caitlyn Flames one of the channels that I was doing like the whole like evolution of basically. So I started from the very beginning. There's definitely a change that occurs at some points.
Yeah. Because we did the hybrid princess one together with Emily, and that's what made me think, it can't be so bad. I mean, honestly, it's just a break stream, right? It can't be that bad. No, do not watch it.
It's like, here's the thing, like I would have been understanding if they did something differently with like the charity stream, where it's like you're just like wasting your money in a different way, and then they have to like pair up just like for like a simple dance or whatever. But it's nothing like where they.
That's because that's what I suggested in the Discord. It was like, there's actually a thing that sometimes happens with some charities. They they bid on people to spend like an afternoon with or something.
Like as long as there is like consent and stuff like that, I know like what that guy did. Like
so it was less shaken up and more taken. Okay.
They brought an innocent, naive schoolgirl to a charity event and just kind of volunteered her in.
Exactly.
Okay, well, in that case, to both of you, I say, never watch Taken starring Liam Neeson.
A bunch of thirsty men were bidding on her. It was terrible.
Like, I wanted to throw up. Like, I felt like I was actually going to throw up. And to be honest, I don't think I slept that well.
We were in agreement that it was up there with The Bad Girl's Little Boy and Taming the Bad Boy. It was up there.
For those of you who have not been around for Gacha Review for a long time, that is saying something. Those are some of the lowest rated that series we've ever had on Gacha Review.
Do you want to know what's even worse? I was planning after that stream or whatever to actually work on the cheeseburger episode because I figured out the way to do it. It's gonna be so funny. But because of that stream, I was just like, I can't do it.
Motivation died.
I was going to have them bid on cheeseburgers.
Motivation died with feminism that day.
Literally.
Motivation died with feminism that day.
It literally.
Well, okie dokie. All right then.
Yeah, this is gonna be light work. This is gonna be our Glenn stream.
Yeah, because we have seen, obviously, this is episode 5, so we do know what this consists of. We normally end up confused, but usually like the usual level of confused. The not questioning your entire existence confused, but more so, what's going on here? Speaking of that, what's going on here? Without further ado, on with the review.
Guys, I brought the slide whistle for the intro, just for this.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh!
That was... Yeah, hold on a second.
Wow!
Wait a minute.
I was all set up and stuff?
That is how quickly it goes.
Drago? Alright, I see how it is.
What just happened? Anyway.
Well, I guess now's a good time as any to change the intro, halfway through the series and with 3 episodes remaining. Of course.
Hey, look, there's an animation line.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Backwards there.
I think he's a new character in this episode, and I guess he's apparently important. Oh. Okay, that was well timed to the slap to the music. All right, I see.
I guess it's normal for the demon and angel gods to be dancing while looking angrily at each other.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's Momoka. Let's go.
Oh yes.
Momoka, the best character. Woo!
Momoka!
Momoka!
Okay, one thing that it happens in anime a lot of the time, and this also happened in Not Your Average Girl in the intro.
I was about to say this is very not your average girl coded.
Yeah, and the reason for that is because the dancing is there, but the facial expressions don't match the enthusiasm, and that's the thing that happens in some. I don't know if anyone's seen. I don't know if anyone has seen like Lucky Star, the series, or like any clips from Lucky Star. But that's also a very thing. But they have deadpan faces while doing dance moves. Like it's essentially
okay, Morwenna DJing sadly.
Woo.
You're not one to talk, dude.
You know what's funny? I can literally.
Morwenna is focused when DJing.
She looks really sad. She's got the sad eyebrows. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bob has a point.
The sad eyebrows.
Yeah, they're like creased upwards.
Oh, I mean, for me, those often become the shocked eyebrows. I see when they're shocked and sad eyebrows. Okay, well, fair enough.
So, should we start walking to class?
Yes, it does. Why am I going towards Phoenix?
Now I remember what happened. I was like, it's been a long time since I watched those episode 4. What's going on? I remembered everything now.
Don't you remember? Don't you remember? It was. Can you wear this outfit? No.
Yep. And that's how we end up here in this scene. Guess written by Johnny apparently because it all involved cheering someone up. Yeah.
Maddie.
Yeah. This actually is one thing that I like about classic gacha series is that I like when a show starts this doesn't work all the time, but I like when some shows start like immediately after that last episode left off. You get that a lot with classic gacha because they just leave the screenshots at a particular point and then come back to a different day. But it actually does work in a few instances, especially if it's been a while and you want to remind yourself what just happened. But yeah.
We should get going now.
Yeah. Are they actually gonna, learn something? It looks empty.
That's because it's like 5 minutes to get to class.
Well, wouldn't this hallway be bustling?
Usually, yeah, because people aren't that smart, so that's forward thinking, I suppose. Yeah. There's supposed to be a parody for the sake of comedy. The point is to be delightfully absurd. Well, I guess someone either got the memo and tried to do hashtag satire like the Alpha Sisters, or they just didn't get the joke. One or the other. Not quite sure.
This school is huge. Kids would have to take the stairs to class, so the elevators would get full.
Dude, the commas were weirdly placed in that sentence. It's because the school is huge kids.
Yeah, of course. The school is comprised of huge. Yeah, it's like the Wall of Mortys. It's comprised of just humans piled on each other. Yeah.
Dang, this school is rich.
What do you mean? There's broken elevators and only uses stairs. What do you mean the school is rich? I'm not finished yet. Or I'm not finished yet.
Oh my God.
And I guess
Enough with this.
She backed up slightly. I guess I guess one of her tails is currently brushing her wrist, so maybe that's what she's referring to.
Oh my God, she moved a millimeter closer.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! It must be true love.
God, this is just like Psycho from Miss Kobashi's Dragon Maid. Elevators normally for disabled students. They're normally reserved for them. Yes, in schools, that is very true. So yeah, everyone would just be using the stairs regardless. But also, most of the time the bell rings 5 minutes before you're supposed to be in your next class anyway, so 5-minute bell would be when people are just about to leave.
So it takes people a while to get to class. That's why it's empty right now.
That still does not make sense,
Yeah, if it takes them a while to get to class, they would still be in transit currently.
right?
Yeah. I would say that has this person never been to school, but most likely this person was in school when they made this. Anyway.
Isn't there magic here? Wouldn't people use magic to get to class?
We can't, because it'll cause damage to the school, especially if they're new to magic.
I can actually imagine, being new to teleportation particularly, and just like appearing inside a wall or something.
Hi,
So,
Josh.
yeah.
Say goodbye
Probably-
to your bones.
Exactly, yeah. So I can see why that's usually not done. Yeah. In Overwatch Academy, that's also one thing where, only Takashi Sensei so far has used teleportation for that reason. Everyone else just walks normally, because also, also it's good for you in general.
We took it to class now.
Wow, okay. We have established how empty the hallway is, and yet the one person going the opposite direction bumps into them. Obviously.
Classic Alec.
Dude, watch where you're going.
I can't, my eyes were shaded. My bad.
What a thing for Soda.
What's
She
that?
was cute. I don't know.
I thought Yuki had a thing for Soda.
Not anymore. I guess Sora's
Dang,
been
you've gone
downgraded. This is an upgrade from Sora,
I suppose that disregards love at first sight if it's immediately been trumped by this guy.
Well, I mean, it's another love at first sight. It just happens to be, Do you mind helping me out here? You see,
I can't
my
get
legs,
up on my own.
my effing legs, they don't work.
No, not your effing legs, Greco.
Oh
God, I hate what
wait,
you've done to me.
now I want to give him Frost voice.
I hate what you've done to me.
Sure, don't apologize. It was my fault for pushing you, dang Phoenix.
Sorry about that. I'm new here. I was trying to find my class. My effing class, Greco.
Oh my god!
Nah, it's cool. I'm actually new here too. These people are helping me though. I almost said through.
These people.
I guess. I don't think we're these people. Oh yeah. That's cool, but I was wondering if you could help me find my class too, if that's okay.
Why are your eyes like that?
Why are yours? You have slashes where your pupils should be. Why would
Sure.
you say no?
No, because
I
she's
only-
about to say no, I guess.
I only help people that I have a crush on.
Yeah, she's just... dude, I hate that character so much. Sure, I don't mind, right, guys? Right, guys? Back me up. I don't mind, right?
Yeah.
Sure, we'd love to hear about a handsome man like you.
I don't like Alec. He gives me Silas vibes. I don't like Alec. He gives me Silas vibes.
What's your name anyways? And why is wrong with Silas? Oh my
Where
god!
do I start?
Alec.
Great! We're late now.
That wasn't 5 minutes, but we'll pretend.
Where did their name tags come from?
Never knew being late to class would make her this mad.
You just met her. Why do you think you would? Why would you
What's this again?
assume anything about someone's reactions to something? I never knew that my close friend of 2 hours would react in such a manner. What a
Have
surprise
you
this
met
is!
this girl? She has a bipolar issue.
Let's just get to class. I'm sorry for acting mean.
I mean, you were kind of cut off before you were able to act mean, so you're in the clear for now.
For now.
Yeah. Yuki was not impressed.
She isn't actually happy.
Wow, well done.
I wonder what happened.
Oh,
I'm guessing this is my class. Good
well, that
job,
didn't take
Phoenix.
long at all.
Yeah,
What about my class?
let me see your schedule. Looks like you're the same class as us.
Oh, well, how very convenient.
Oh wow, how coincidental this is, guys.
Let's all get inside.
Oh, you go, KW.
Why are you late, young lady?
I know I've got the bully character. I'm just waiting.
Hmm.
Oh my God, Aura! Crawling in my skin!
shooting
on, face shadow enabled. I wonder if this person's emo, guys.
She looks like she's having flashbacks right now.
War flashbacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Aura, come back to us, Aura.
Mhm.
It's over, Aura. You're safe. It's okay.
Aura, come back. Any
She's
kind of witch
seen what happened in
could see.
yesterday's live stream. That's what happened.
Mm,
Come back to us. Stay with me, Aura.
mhm.
We're losing her.
I was showing 2 new students in the classroom.
Swear to God. If this entire thing is all about the Witch Academy, learning stuff, and then they proceed to skip the lesson, I'm calling
Yeah, well,
it's gonna happen right now, but I'd just like to point it out before it happens.
Yeah, but by the way, I think Witch Academy by Oreo got to the lessons 4 episodes in, if I remember correctly. And we are 5 episodes in right now, so it officially means there's less Academy involved in this one than there is, well, I mean, I guess... Well, I guess both academies are involved on a conceptual level, but, actual learning is what I meant. Anyway, here we go.
I mean, they have this class, so I need to move out of the way.
Just so I can get them on the screen.
I'm such a small person that obviously I am blocking their path. And there's no way they can go.
She's not even in the doorway.
Oh my God.
What do you mean? Yes, Phoenix. What do you mean? Obviously, you went inside the class just before her. What do you think? She just went to go over and take a lap or something? What were you expecting to happen?
Thank you, Yuki. You may take a seat.
You may take a sit. Yes, of course.
Shut up! I am too
You-
tired.
You may also seat in a chair if you so desire.
No, take a sit right here. Sit on the ground.
Now,
No problem.
yeah, what are your names?
Alec.
Phoenix, I'm small.
It's nice to meet
Alec,
you
I
guys.
am less small.
Like, is Alec big to anybody else? And the teacher? Is everyone else small? I'm tweaking. Help.
I'm just kind of close to the screen right now. I am in fact taller than Phoenix though.
You guys may take a seat here.
Where there are no desks? Sure. Great.
Alright, class.
Okay, yeah. If I remember correctly, because you could only do one prop at a time in Gacha Life, the desk props were very infrequent. That's why when I used this background, I had to so that, they were there, and that's why I aligned the 2 backgrounds together because they actually kind of call it from each other. I never had anyone sitting here for that reason.
Alright, class. We have 2 new students named Phoenix and Alec. We will
You know,
also
in
be
case
having
you didn't
lab
have eyes
covers
and
for
ears.
tomorrow's project.
You were so close to saying alchemy and being somewhat fitting for the setting, but okay.
Tomorrow's project. We have currently learned nothing.
Don't worry, you guys get to pick partners, even though I don't like the fact that you have to pick partners, but here we are.
I gotta remember that actually. Alpha Witch Academy potion partners. That's a good idea for an episode. Anyway.
Add it to the list, eh?
Yeah.
As you guys know, this project is about the basics of a potion. I didn't know where he was going. I just saw it.
This guy gets up frequently.
class. I understand that.
Like, I didn't know where he was going. And then he just slammed down.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I have lost that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So, because there are some new people here, the phrase "as you guys know" or "as you know" of any sort is the worst phrase you can possibly write in any script. Because if the characters already know something, it shouldn't be told to them. It's a lazy form exposition that everyone does, and I hate it. Moving on.
Oh my god. I forget how boring class gets. I should have pitched you something.
You're in Witch Academy.
Got here! You just got here! And immediately you're bored?
Yeah, you are in.
Your ADHD you got there, pal! Holy cow!
Yeah.
For 2 seconds max, then I'm done. All right, shut down, ready to go back into hibernation for 6 months.
Yeah. Also, bear in mind that she made a deal with the headmistress, so no, she should not have ditched. After class.
Man, that was so boring. I hate doing new stuff.
Yeah, you know,
I hate doing literal magic.
Yeah, I hate not
ungrateful
seeing
do
the
you
door
have
match.
to be? Rich school, you got friends, you got a rich dorm that your roommate apparently bought because you buy dorm, and you're learning magic. What more do you want?
To be able to kill people, of course.
So fair though.
Look,
Yeah.
in the bright side, we all have lunch now.
What
You
on
have
the
lunch
bright
after the
side?
first class.
Not in the bright or not on the bright side. No. In the bright side. No.
Always look in the bright side of life.
What?
The best part, KW, do you even get that reference? That is just like something that I feel like only Jacob and I have in common. We
No,
have
yeah,
the Monty
yeah.
Python thing. We
I
both love the Monty Python stuff.
Mhm.
yeah, like it's because of Big Bang Theory they mentioned like Monty Python stuff. So like,
Fair enough.
yeah, because like in one episode I watched with my family, I already finished the series, but we were watching it with my siblings or whatever, and they actually mentioned about Leonard was talking about how the fact that he made Penny watch a 6-part documentary about Monty Python.
Okay.
So, like, I don't think that particular thing was seriously Big Bang Theory, but I knew there was like a reference. That's why I was laughing. I'm like, what the?
I see.
If I didn't know the reference, I would have just been laughing at Jacob just covering himself with his jacket.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I was laughing.
The pros
See-
of having a face cam.
And this is what I say to people when they talk about reference humor. Even if you don't get the reference, there will still be something there if you've done it correctly. Anyway,
Which you have.
yeah.
She left me hanging.
She's in the middle. Get over yourself, Aura.
I think the idea was that she was trying to say, like, you know, trying to help her up. Which, by the way, if you're trying to help someone up, move closer to them in order to actually offer them your
Are
hand
you
properly.
expecting her to crawl over to you before you help her up? Do you understand how this works?
Why, of course. Thank you for offering me your hand.
Yeah, right? You gotta push your way over for her to do you a favor. Jacob's really taking advantage of the camera today.
Apparently, the one day that I have terrible face cam, I guess, yeah.
I think Jacob's just
Now it's time for some comedy.
He thinks he needs to be more funny in order to get the same amount of views.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just
This
like
is
I
not
knew
gonna
he
seem
was
obvious.
going to
Not
do
doing
something.
enough.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do something as soon as he said it. But the way he just like bounced on the couch just made me laugh. I don't know why. It's just the way he just bounced off. Oh god. I'm okay. Oh. Oh god.
I'm hungry!
God, I'm so bored. Give us Momoko already.
Let's
Oh.
first find a place to eat.
Wow. Okay, I get. Is Yuki a dog now?
Where did she get that?
Magic, maybe? I don't know.
Imagination.
Logic, I guess.
Or magic. Yeah, no, could also be magic.
Where did she go?
She walked away. That.
I'm so sorry.
Do you not have object permanence?
Well, you were spacing out. I told her to find a spot for us to eat lunch.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm glad that the camera and editing made it very clear that this character had spaced out, so that we were able to understand that
Visual
before it happened.
storytelling. Wow.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salted butter is a mood today.
Let's go with
Did
Yuki.
Did she just stick like of the kebab lollipops or whatever that was inside of her bag, like the sticky part first, like not even the handle portion?
I
It just
thought
went out like
she
a sword.
I thought she was going to stab her. Not gonna
Stab.
lie.
Stabs while blushing. Yeah.
Stabs cutely. This feels familiar. I remember Sora doing this too. Oh!
Oh!
Yeah. There you go.
I remember Sora doing this to me is what I was about to say, but I guess, my oracle powers just came and decided to merge.
Yeah. Come on, Code, let's get going. Owen? Yeah. Alright. At the rooftop.
Just as I was about to... Oh.
Oh.
What? I'm sorry. Here, let me help.
I was my R-ing. I can't help myself. It's like a reflex.
Yeah. Just as I dragged my friend behind.
I love that. It's like,
But
I'm
she
so
fell down
sorry.
and was most
Here,
unkind.
let me help.
Hey, W, stop talking!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Jacob just pulled a lyric out of the vault again.
It wasn't that good anyway. Wow.
It's fine. Well, she has no tend to feel emotions. It's
Yeah.
fine. Just don't do it again.
Or else I will kill you.
She hates me.
What?
Why do I keep doing this?
You hate
Also,
me now.
this was not a correction that was necessary. You hate me now, huh? Is a correct sentence aside from the lack of comma and capital Y. You didn't need the "you're" there. You're hate me now. What does that
I was
mean?
gonna say it's still the wrong "your" anyway. Even if you were trying to say "you are hate me now," it's still wrong. And even if you're using the possessive "your," it's still wrong. What are you doing here? And why do my oracle powers keep merging with what's going on screen at the exact same time? It's like oracle in sync moment. It's weird. No, why would I? It was an accident after all. Just don't think it too far like that. Help.
As
My
soon as
brain
your
hurts.
brain is on fire, the video then corrects the imbalance in the universe by destroying the excess brain cells you've been given by Oracle Providence.
I can't even.
Another awkward stare, huh?
Well, now you're looking at the sky, so not really.
Oh my god!
Phoenix! I forgot what voice I gave him.
You said it last stream. Oh, I forget. It was Adventure Time, wasn't it? Princess?
Oh, Lumpy Space Princess,
Yeah,
yes.
that's it.
Phoenix! I
Yes.
must go.
Don't
Yay!
touch her, you stranger!
How do you... Okay, you've known her for like 3 hours. How do
Just
you know who's a stranger to her and who isn't?
Yuki got run over. He isn't a stranger. Like, just Aura, like, zoom out for a
Yuki
second.
got run over by a ninja.
Like, zoom out for a second, Aura. Take this, like, out of context. If somebody came running your friend's name, why would you assume that it's a stranger if they know Phoenix's name? They've obviously met before. Get your head into the clouds. I know you're on the roof, but you're a little too close to the clouds right now.
Oh, jeez.
He isn't a stranger. He just wields swords.
Yeah, and shoved to the ground. Yeah.
Who is he then?
Sora, you
I can't-
remember my
I can't-
name.
Yeah, I like how Aura's already acting like a possessive girlfriend.
You remember
Also, is it a
my
coincidence?
name.
Is it coincidence that Aura and Sora rhyme? Is that like meant to be like another intentional parallel between the pair of them?
I have
It's the
no
most
idea.
obvious love triangle. Hey, chat, are you Team Sora or Team Aura? Let me know.
No! Do not answer that
Team
question, Chuck.
Momoka!
Do not.
Get on the
do not-
Momoka train.
Do not. Chad, do not. Do not.
Chat's been kind of dead.
Yeah, there aren't many people here today. Doesn't matter how much physical comedy I do. That's not, it's not gonna work. How did you know?
What?
What?
Your katanas. That was meant to be Phoenix's line.
Wait, Josh said something.
Or not.
What?
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay,
I
I'm
guess
Team
I
Sora.
can-
I'm not. Hold on,
Okay.
about the Discord thing. What?
Josh
Context,
got logged out
please.
of his account again, and he's been talking about it for the last few streams. You've been gone.
Oh right.
The
right,
whole.
yeah.
Why would he?
And we've also asked him to stop.
Hmm.
Clearly, he didn't take that advice. I guess I can just tell it's you. But it's the name thing. Or,
Well,
oh
I
no.
mean,
Oh,
few-
yeah.
yeah. Few people know.
Oh, he's supposed to be in disguise. I forgot. Yeah, because
Oh,
all
yeah.
three of us all thought that he wasn't in disguise. Clearly, your disguise has not worked.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That makes more sense. That's why they're referencing the katanas. Yeah. How
Hmm,
did you know it was the katanas?
Yeah. She memorizes me. She's totally into me. She
What?
memorizes you.
Not that again. That was a thing last episode too. You memorized my name. Do you
I
know what the
think-
word remember means? Because it seems like you forgot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've just never learned to begin with, but yeah. Need to memorize some more varied vocabulary. Well, I mean, of course you recognize me. I'm your best friend after all. Unlike whoever this random person is that you clearly only met today.
Like, you sound like the Grinch that Jim Carrey did for how I'm sorry.
He kind of does.
No, then turn.
Oh my god, it's so good. No, I'm not gonna lie, that was so good. Not gonna lie, I can't. That was really good.
There you go. Next audition you need.
Oh, Grinch
Whatever the
gotcha
Grinch-
when.
Whenever the Grinch movie happens,
Yeah,
I think I actually did voice the Grinch in a Gacha thing one. Oh no, was it a Gacha thing? It was for something. Never even came out. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Grinch's fourth reimagined installment, the Gotcha Grinch, because we needed another one.
The Gacha Grinch would be honestly the Gacha Grinch would be better because Gacha Santa Claus is an eldritch being, so probably to compensate for that, you know. Anyways,
Phoenix, why aren't you my friend?
does she not know the difference between friends and best friends? Do you think like you can only ever have one friend? What is Yuki to you in that case, actually?
I'm pushing you off the roof, Aura. I am pushing you very soon.
Yeah.
You're gonna see some random person come out from the side of the frame and push her off the roof. It's me.
I thought of I thought that I should save her life, but having her around causes me more strife.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just pull another one out of the vault because you just do that. Yeah, sure.
Well, look! You've taken my oracle powers from me. I might as well keep
Balance out.
something aside from the face
Balance
cam. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was gonna push her.
Have I already forgotten what I did for him? Oh yeah. Oh, can we be friends too, Phoenix?
Yeah.
I was like, Jacob, you cannot be seriously angry for God.
I'm out of practice. Anyway,
He
I'm
doesn't
only
have
her.
million voices on a daily basis. Give him a break.
I'm only her friend because she loves me.
What even is this conversation? This is not a realistic conversation that people would have at any point in their lives.
Yeah. A person loves me, and therefore I am their friend, despite whatever I might think about them personally.
Backwards
lane. Do you want to be friend zoned or not?
Why use the door?
Throw them all off the roof.
Oh my! Look at that. Okay, I love the fact she stays in the air like she's frozen. Like that kind of reminds me of My Hero Academia actually. Most where they actually where sort of like will freeze the characters in the worst poses for them.
Yes.
I love when they do that.
That's why my hero name is Goat.
Yeah. Anyway. That's always my favorite one.
Look at him leaning into the physical humor today.
Yeah,
Guys,
apparently.
oh yeah, I know why he's acting like this. This is Fed Jacob, everybody.
Yeah,
Good
there
job.
you go.
It's been a while, bud. Good to see you.
Oh
Good to
my
see you thriving.
god!
I am gonna go out into the city and get some proper food later, but yes, I've it's snacks
It's a lot
Jacob at
more
the very
snacks.
least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is just click. Yeah.
yeah. Oh my! Why'd you look at the time? That's not the hand that has the watch on it.
Oh, keeping. Oh, we should have gone back.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, now I got my Uncle Powers back.
You're
Hey,
not
get
even
back.
looking at
Hey.
the watch.
Oh, so you can do zoom ins and cinematography. All right. Put them up. Gotta go. See you later, Phoenix.
Oh my God, Alec.
What?
Why do you have a problem now? Oh, look, no. Whoa, don't touch. I was about to point it out earlier. In the top right corner. Do you
Oh,
see
yeah.
Oh.
I do see it. I do see it. Yeah.
Infamous. This happens to me
I
all
see
too
it.
often.
I see it.
Because I'm
This
rushing.
happened to me. This happened to me in Music Girl Season 1. Yeah, I've been there
am
too.
rushing to get these screenshots done.
Mm.
Why you gotta make an animation for when I'm tapping off? I'm trying to take a screenshot, and now you've just wasted it.
Mm-hmm. Never understood that. It's much slower on PC as well, actually.
Which up, Ori?
I guess I'll go see if they need help. Yeah.
Who
That's
are
clearly-
you?
Clearly
Why
they're
are
gonna
you
want my
important?
help, obviously.
Why
Yeah.
are you important?
I don't know, I am
Okay.
a fellow demon here to shake up the drama, I suppose.
Okay.
What drama?
Yeah, what drama?
What,
Remember, there was, a god fight? I don't remember that.
I am, of course, referring to Team Aura and Team Sora. The
No!
real drama.
The real
No!
god. The real thing we're paying attention to. All right, Royal Fairy Academy. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, all right, every young adult novel for the last 10 years.
Oi.
Wait a
You're-
second.
You know what? I cannot defend young adult books. I can't.
I was gonna say, you have read more than I have. Like, you've done a whole, review series on several books. I imagine you've covered a fair amount.
I could the brief silence.
And the fact that you were unable to respond to that.
Yeah, I was about to say the brief silence of KW trying to formulate an answer. I could just see her going through the memory banks of all the books. Okay, no, not that one. No. There's the last one. No. Okay, I got nothing. You got me in a box.
I mostly read young adult fantasy novels.
And the fact that you, of all people, weren't able to respond to that means that it's correct.
Not every young adult books does this issue.
Gotcha.
That's what I was waiting for you to say, but you didn't. For a long time. For too long, potentially.
Can I make an excuse to say I'm just tired and can't think straight? Can I make that excuse?
Maybe?
Then I'll
No.
drop the 2-year-old quote that I used to say to you. Go to sleep.
No!
I said the thing, guys. I said the thing.
Ow,
You did say the thing.
Your fingers were eyes are. I can't remember these quote ones.
I can't make out anything that she's saying right now.
Remember when I was so tired and I was doing that stream with you guys?
Which
And,
time?
like-
Yes. No,
It's a what-
the time that became a clip.
Where you were screaming at me about to go to sleep because
That
I
was
said
actually the Princess Kim stream. So yeah, a lot of chaos happened in that one.
yeah, the one where I was like, "Ow, you put your eyes where my eyes were."
Eyes where your eyeballs used to be. Yeah, exactly.
Classic AW.
Not as catchy. Oh, you can use her real name now. Classic
Yeah,
Sarah is
Classic
actually.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Which reminds me, I've been meaning to do something for a long time on stream.
Oh boy.
No.
I'm
Oh,
leaning
no.
back for this one.
Oh, Sarah.
No! The flosser is gonna be 10 times worse now! No!
This is your own. It's all your fault, Jafar.
I was hoping to come on Baldur's Gate and do that as a Asterion, but you know. I was hoping.
I am streaming Baldur's Gate tomorrow, just saying.
I
Why do
probably
you
won't
want
be
this?
around for it. I probably won't be around for it, but that was my temptation last time. Yeah.
Why do you want this?
I'm just saying that there
Why
is a
are you
stream
telling
tomorrow!
your availability?
Because it was in the group chat!
She's simply unable to deny her own feelings. Isn't that right, Sarah?
No, that makes it actually 10 times worse now. No!
Mixed
I hate that!
Mixed messages. You don't hate that though. I think you want more of it.
No, I do not! No! Anyway, do we have a Gacha we need to watch?
No, I'm enjoying this more. I love the Jacob JW torture. I live for it.
Mokuba, what am I doing here? Well, am I supposed to say this? What? Oh, Sarah? Is that a thing? Okay, I said the thing. Great. Where's my paycheck?
More.
Right.
Oh God, is this how BB feels?
Probably, yeah.
Wait, on.
Oh, you're turning the face cam on.
Oh,
wonder
well,
why
okay,
you're
yeah.
doing
Hit me with your best shot, Jacob! Hit me with your best shot! Come on, let's...
Oh, don't say that.
Ooh, very well. I will give you my best shot. I have my favorite fruit juice here after all, so I might as well become Pegasus. Oh, Sarah. Yep, of course. Even that one.
The eyebrow raise is crazy.
Pegasus, though! Why? That just makes me more laugh than Floster. It just makes me laugh.
Very well. I will stick to the ones that are guaranteed to succeed. I am the ultimate fluster, after all. My presence here is a guaranteed success.
It's the rearrange in the chair for me as he transitions characters. All right, okay, here we go. Pull out another one.
This is the part that you don't see whenever someone's voice acting.
Yeah, but it's hilarious. The little shoulder shake and the lean in.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's the shoulder shake.
Oh, that was quite the fascinating shoulder shake. I do wish you would invite me to dance.
Shoulder shake.
Yes, the shoulder shake.
Shoulder
It was
shake.
quite popular amongst the other vampires, you see.
Shoulder shake. And then there's
We like
just
to,
nitpicking
we
the
move our wings around a lot in bat form, so we shake our shoulders all the time by instinct.
I can't. No, I can't. No.
I don't know Asterian's law. I'm making things up.
You didn't brush up. You didn't do your homework. You weren't prepared.
Oh
You
god.
were buckling under the pressure.
Yeah.
But seriously, we should probably continue.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I mean, I did say this was going to be a quick one, so yeah, fair enough.
Wait a second. Does this mean I get my peace and quiet? Oh, wow, look who it is! Momoko, where are you? Why aren't you here?
Oh, come on. I bet you're excited or to see me.
Yeah. Part of it was corrected.
Does it look like I'm happy? I have no time to
it-
feel emotion, so why the heck would my face change whether I was, quote, happy or, quote, not?
Exactly. Does it ever look like you're happy? I mean, even Jaden Smith tweeted about that one time. You know, he got
ever
that right.
Have you ever seen that piece of merch of, like, Darth Vader and it shows, like, there's different emotions? And it's just all the same thing because he's wearing a mask? It's like, happy, it's like the same thing. Sad,
Yes.
same thing.
All I can think of is of Mr./Mrs. Kipling from Jessie. That was a thing. Was that the first episode? I think.
Oh, I think we talked about this actually.
We did, yeah.
I've never seen him so happy. He's just completely unchanged.
Yeah.
It's called sarcasm, you fool.
I forgot what the voice I did for this. Okay. Hey, where's your puppet? Yeah, where is he?
A good question.
Oh, it's a she.
She isn't my puppet.
Sure sounds like a male voice.
She's my acquaintance. And she's probably lost, so I'll be leaving now.
Navigation systems fail. Rebooting.
No!
Rebooting.
Momoko can't
Rebooting.
survive on his own. No.
She's like a Roomba. She just like bashes into things before she's able to move away.
Emerald, I can't go down the stairs. You must carry me.
No, not this again, Momoko. You gotta learn to be independent.
I can't. My effing legs don't work.
You cannot carry my burden, Emerald, but you can carry me.
You just got here though. Nice reference. Classy. Guess I'll stay and ditch the rest of my class. You were about to have your peace and quiet, then Emerald disrupted it, and now you decide you're gonna change your tactic? Ugh!
So with me now, Bon. I have
Questions. You're delayed. Help.
Okay, I'm now guessing because since Yuki left that lunch there, she is now going to just just steal that for herself.
Yeah, I guess because she didn't pack. I didn't even eat lunch. Oh well.
Oh, never mind.
No,
Okay.
you're red herring. Oh, we're zooming into the lunch. Are there ants?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I was the obvious punchline.
My creator forgot about me.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
And then use the only panning shot in the whole video in order to emphasize that. Cinematography only exists for comedy, don't you know? No other reason. Ahem!
Yes.
We've been waiting for an hour, despite the fact that you did class and we didn't. How does that work? Anyways, where have you been?
Well, since you're so concerned about my safety, I'll tell you where I was. Okay? Why'd you have to dress it up?
Mm-hmm. I'm not worried, okay? I mean, to be fair, she's more annoyed that she didn't show up than actually, concerned for her safety. It seems.
I ditched the rest of my classes. You didn't
And
even
that
give it
only
a
took an
try,
hour?
baby.
What?
Wait, hold on. There's the rest of her classes, but they've been waiting for only an hour.
What are like the classes are like 10 minutes long or something?
Yeah, no wonder that class was so short. They learned nothing here.
You might be wondering. You might be. Sorry. Your thing is, as you know. My thing is,
Yeah.
you might be wondering. You might be wondering what's the point of coming here if you're not gonna be in your.
Yeah. Hold on, before we move on, I'm just picturing now, imagine like if a class with that short in magic schools would be the worst thing ever. It's like, alright, say with me, class. Wingardium Leviosa. Very good. Alright. I've never done a Flipwick impression before.
If you're not gonna be in your classes. Oh my god, cause you know! She's telling the audience, she's basically saying as you know. In case you guys were wondering. I came here to get my peace and quiet. I was required. What is that sentence? Yeah, exactly, Yuki.
Why
thank
you were required? You really should go to class more often. It's having an effect on your grammar.
We don't teach grammar here. Oh.
Phoenix.
That
Of
is
course that was
definitely the
gonna
voice of Hikari. I remember this. Yes, definitely. That was definitely it. Oh, hey, it's you again.
How dare you disrespect her like that, Phoenix? By not actually addressing her.
Acknowledging her.
Much of weight on, yes.
Be gone! You'd lie to a god. Sorry, Cinderella Castle is rubbing off on me.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm still thinking of Chorn in this instance. I'm just thinking of like, I've appeared. Yes, behold me, I am Chorn. Anyway, Cinderella's Castle will sink in eventually. It's just too recent for right now.
Oh, Kim Whalen.
It's got. Mhm. I was gonna say it's got a whale in more, but that doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
Whale, you tried.
yeah, exactly. Didn't go well for me. Okay.
That's you. Your line.
Oh, so sorry. I didn't see you guys.
You're the one who created this academy. I'm sure she's well aware of that. Thank you for reminding her of
Your
her
name
own
is
job.
Hikari. What else are we pointing out? Fun facts.
And this is our first time seeing you in person. Okay, that seems more critical and disrespectful than just saying, "Oh, hey, it's you again." To be perfectly honest. Yeah. How
Neither
dare
is
you
ours.
not grace our presence as students?
This is my first time seeing students from my academy.
What kind of
That
principal
is-
are you?
A terrible one, apparently. I don't want to hear any more complaints about Dumbledore from anyone here today.
But you've seen me before, and I'm a student here. Yeah, you majestied her back into your realm. You just like plucked her out of her everyday existence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an
mentioned-
actual student, and you're barely a student here.
Just because she's new does not mean that she's not a student. What are you talking about?
How does she think enrollment works? Or more accurately, how does enrollment work in this school that she created?
Non-existent. She just plucks people, and nobody gets a choice on the matter.
Maybe it's kind of like sororities. We have to pledge for a week or something.
Good point, I guess. No, it's not.
Hope you guys don't mind, but I need to talk to Phoenix.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got the main character's got a main character, guys. You know how it is.
Actually, you know what? That's another great story idea. Actually, a sorority that actually turned out also to be a witch coven, and you only find out after you've pledged and you can't leave. Anyway.
That's why you don't pledge.
Anyway, sorry about the changes. Okay, well, I mean, I thought it was like a feature, right? Well, didn't Hikari change size multiple times before? Why are you only saying that now? Was the size a mistake last time and it was like covered in universe, but now it's acknowledged as part of a problem? Like my battery running out, that's also a problem I have right now.
Hello, you guy puppeteer. Welcome.
Hi, Fox. Stellar quote. Thanks for gracing us with that.
You sound so enthusiastic. Stellar quote. That was amazing. I laughed so much.
I literally have a bingo for you doing that, pretty much that exact same thing. I don't want to hear it.
Well, you did. Last time you pointed out that I wasn't enthusiastic about something, I overreacted and you made a clip out of it, so, you know.
And I'm definitely going to be making a clip about you face planting into your couch. You know that, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It is like my obligation. Like, it is. I'm required to do it.
I'm contractually obligated. I put this at the very corner of the table. Move.
I don't even know which instance you're referring to besides boarding school, which is what I think you might be referencing.
What?
You go to a boarding school. That clip. I don't know which. Clip
No, I
you're
was
referring
thinking.
to.
No, I was thinking of Bite of 87.
Oh, that wasn't even me.
What?
That was KW. That wasn't even me.
What did I do? Wait, huh?
I think you were the one who pointed out how enthusiastic I was about.
I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Reference. Yeah.
Why
I'm
do
thinking of
you
the wrong thing. I'm thinking of KW and her trailer and your lack of like dissecting it.
Oh no!
That's what I'm thinking of.
That
you're-
was a whole map hat bit. No,
Yeah, but yeah, you're talking about when FNAF was brought up and you were less than happy about it. But that was just because FNAF was being brought up. I was just pointing it out.
Wait,
Actually,
I think the Ponies movie trailer, or
I don't remember what
Not
it was.
the no, it wasn't the Ponies movie trailer. It could have been random the series.
I wasn't even there. But yeah.
It was like the past week. Yeah.
I was actually, in that instance, I was actually trying to stop the other guests from talking about FNAF in your presence because you can't relate to it at all, and you know.
Oh wait!
But then it turned out you took it as something that was supposed to be directed at you.
Wait! Is that the one where Baby was in the stream?
Probably. It's FNAF.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, because she said that apparently I reacted more than Mark did. I'm not sure about that one, but that's what she said.
I think it was like when Jacob watched like the first 2 episodes of the rest of the series. If it was like past
No
the
clue.
week.
I thought we were talking about 2 separate occasions. I'm so lost.
Should I fear again?
No, you're in the clear at this time, Vin.
The juice must flow. If not flowing, I'm fearing again.
Oh no, you don't have your plushie. No.
Chaos.
Okay, resize again.
Thank you.
That was also you. No problem. Okay.
Wait, what? Huh?
Your aura.
Oh,
And now
I am
you're also
sorry.
Hikari. You're also Hikari. Line.
We should go somewhere more secure.
But you just got this space private. Why would you dismiss them and then also leave yourselves?
Get away from
This
the
is why you
prying
should
eyes
interact with your
of Sora.
students. You need to talk to people, Hikari. This is not how social interactions work.
Away from the prying eyes of Sora, who's lurking off screen.
Probably.
He just pops
Or
out.
Alec
like,
as well.
Take
They're
my
both
hand.
watching.
Come on, boy, won't you take a poor sinner's hand? I'm not gonna do this again.
Now I'm just imagining Sora in the bushes, being like, interesting. I
The
better follow
binoculars?
them." And Alec, then Alec appears behind him. Wow, tell me about it.
Oh my god, that'll be the best duo ever. If that happened, I'd take everything back. Just both of them. Personal space, I'm with you.
Also, the only time that a character gets close enough to actually physically touch or to extend someone's hand, unlike the previous scene, is when personal space comes into question.
The consent thing is scarred me from. Why can't I just buy you love? Don't get too close. She might kidnap you.
Oh, there was another screen.
I apologize.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Look, this is important.
I was hoping it was.
You gotta
but
take
yeah,
this
before-
seriously. Okay.
Principal, before you tell me anything, you're standing at the edge of a river right now. You're gonna fall in a second.
What are you talking about? No, this is of utmost importance right now, and nothing will distract me. It's like the time it's like Captain Jack Sparrow. Let this be known as the day you almost called. Anyway.
You cannot tell anyone the deal I gave you.
I'll do whatever you want as long as you start moving the camera to accommodate the speech bubbles at the very top of the screen.
You promised me peace and quiet, and I haven't even gotten it once, even though I chose not to get it for myself.
Never mind, it happened again.
Or else it'll cause trouble. You also gotta keep the stuff I'm telling you a secret.
That was
even-
implied last episode. This is so dry.
And if a lady and who looks and then it wait. I can't read the sentence!
Rebooting.
I know
Rebooting.
this is the problem. And if a lady in who looks tired.
And evil approaches you. Yes, and if a lady in who looks tired and evil approaches you.
At Earth in one condition.
This is why she doesn't talk to her students, because she doesn't want them to know that she's about as effective as her own education system is.
That you must ignore because she's trying to destroy this academy.
What is
And this
happening?
academy is important to me.
Okay, so you're supposed to ignore somebody if they approach you because they're trying to destroy the academy. Wouldn't they just then destroy the academy? If someone is standing there with a magically crafted fireball going, ha ha ha, I will destroy the academy,
Walk the
probably
other
ignoring them
way.
is the worst option.
Walk the other way.
Well, you see, there is a conveniently placed fire hydrant here, right next to a hose with which I could douse these flames. But
No,
it was
no,
both
no.
more use.
No. Walk the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they changed sizes again.
Not only to me, but the students as well.
Yes, implied, because you said the academy was in danger.
And please take the classes seriously. I can tell I cannot speak. You
That was you
just
that time.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay,
say this one's fine.
Use magic. I'm sure there are ways of keeping her in class.
I mean, I'm sure that she can probably teleport. Well, she can put several people around, but I guess she has to physically touch them first, so maybe that wouldn't be the most effective system.
Well, there's other forms of magic besides teleportation. What if there was like, I don't know, like a force field and you can't go through it until the bell rings or something? I don't know.
That would be a good way to encourage punctuality if a force field automatically activated at the beginning of each class, so you couldn't actually get through if you were tardy. Anyway.
Once the academy gets peace and safety, you can get what you've been wanting.
My peace and quiet?
This wasn't part of our deal.
Okay, you're resizing again. Yay!
You promised me before. How do I know you're trusting this time? Bilbo Baggins!
Wow.
Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap.
We gotta stop doing this!
Based on Kevin's reaction, I can't tell if Gandalf is another on the list or not. I doubt it, but you know,
I'm
just
not
a
trying to rob you. I'm simply trying to use you as a weapon for war.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. Can I go now?
No.
Well, that was a different effect. Okay, so she doesn't have to touch.
Please don't cause trouble,
There you go. My
Phoenix.
original idea still stands then.
Oh my
What was
god.
the point of invading a personal space before? She said not to do that.
Right, my throat's hurt doing
Sorry,
that voice. I
forget
can't do
about that.
it anymore. I cannot do that voice anymore. It's hurting my throat.
Okay.
If you can pick
I
something.
think. Well, I think this is actually the end of her scene. So.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, the event of her scene. I don't know if she reappears again.
Oh.
Cut.
I got you.
Thank you.
You're my only hope to save this academy.
At
Yeah,
the
the new
doors.
ends. Finally.
Phoenix!
Oh my god.
You're okay.
Dude,
And there's no one here to
stop touching
trap
her.
me away because I'm a stranger or something.
Do the words personal space not exist in this world?
I don't know. It
Selectively.
depends. Are you in a different world or is it a different location of your world? That wasn't where you left. That was very, very clear.
Exposition is dead.
Is this a pocket dimension? It could be a pocket dimension.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'll let you go to your dorm now.
What was the point? Whoa. What? Wait, but hold on. Did anybody else see that? Can we go back a few frames? There was like
Yeah,
a
I'll go
black
back a few.
scribble atop Phoenix's head.
Okay, I'm guessing what happened was, either Drago wanted to get rid of the name tags for this scene,
But
because
that
no
doesn't
one's
make
meeting any
sense,
new
'cause
characters.
That would be the case for Sora right now. His name tag would be showing as well.
Well, no. If they want to get rid of the name tags, then the name tag showing would be the mistake, and thus be scribbled out.
Oh, you can
That
take
being
you can put name tags on and off independently in Gacha Life. I thought that was only a Gacha Club feature. I guess I'm wrong.
Well, I don't because I think actually I only ever I'm pretty sure it is a Gacha Life feature as well. I only ever had the name tags on in Gacha Life, so I never used them personally. But I think you could still do them. Yeah. And well, actually, no, I know you can because actually a lot of people what they'll do is when they meet a new character, they'll have someone say, "What's your name?" "Oh, I'm such and such," and then their name.
and the name tag will appear. Yeah.
Yeah. That being said, I'm sure that if this was could have been a typo. of
Oh yeah,
Phoenix's
you're
name,
right.
but
No, you're right because I can see a little bit of the name tag peeking out.
yeah,
You're right.
it's a B. It's Phoenix instead.
Well, yeah, maybe. Why do I feel so? Oh my god, you don't feel anything.
Mm,
Guilty. I mean, it's not like he's mad at me.
that's very true. Well, I don't know. He could be, to be perfectly honest. You have pushed him away twice.
Ugh, I gotta
Not
do
that you
something.
weren't.
Why?
Not that she was wrong for doing so, mind you, because yeah, personal space, obviously.
Why? You gotta do something. There's my catchphrase. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. This angle. She was on the sidewalk before, and now she's gone into the road, and now is gliding along the road, and is going to go back onto the sidewalk again, the same side, in order to catch up to Sora, who did not go on the road at any
Everyone
point.
ready for the car crash?
Mhm.
Buckle up. Except
Yeah.
Oh, no! You were doing so well. Oh no! No!
Oh, okay.
Oh, stop it!
Did she
What
slip
is
a banana peel or
happening?
something?
Stop! Oh, it hurts.
Was that? Hold on. What does that do? Okay, but I mean, the way that she fell there almost seemed like that was meant to be a car, but there was obviously no car and
There
no
was like
sound effect for it.
like there's like
So
a
I think she had a memory and then just fainted.
Respectfully, what just happened?
Yeah. You know, people give Marinette a lot of flack for her demonstration of panic based on like the memories re-emerging that one episode of season 5. She never fainted. You give her that. She did not faint. Is it true you fainted? Like actually fainted? No, not this case. Not this time. Not this time, Draco. Oh my goodness, it's a Guardians crossover.
I'm English. This negative energy coming from Phoenix is perfect. Such an interesting past she's got.
Well, it's more just in their presence.
Maybe this information can help me.
What are you doing? Honestly, Yami, looks like you're going to loose now.
What?
Gosh, I hate loosing.
Right?
Looks like you're gonna loose. You'll loose.
Oh
was written by a
my God! Jay!
You're
Go!
a loser, baby, a loser,
God!
baby.
Wait, no. I can make it worse. I can make it worse for KW. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. L double O and SE is a loser.
I cannot. No, Jacob. Why do you have to go that far? Why?
And Jacob is a different breed, KW. We've been over this.
It's just
A
getting annoying.
whole different ballpark. I am so here for it.
Real Jacob has returned.
What?
Who are you talking to?
Impossible.
Oh wait, no, it's the god of breaking the fourth wall.
No,
Oh
not that
no,
one.
not again.
That
No!
role was only me. Hey,
Yeah.
at the dorm. I thought that role was only reserved for me.
I wonder what's taking Phoenix so long.
She'll be fine, Aura. You like her, huh?
Oh, really? What gave
Just
that
be
away?
worrying.
No!
By
I
the way,
wonder what
Yuki
gave
has-
that away.
Yuki has been getting progressively smaller with every scene. It was not this tiny
Next
originally.
episode, she's gonna be like an inch tall. Help!
Yuki, what do you think is going on? We'll have gone from the Grinch to Horton Hears a Who.
Oh my god.
I was just teasing you. That's the essential reaction, though.
At the hospital.
So I'm afraid it's permanent. The katanas are fused to your back.
No!
She's doing all right. The reason why she fainted is because of the amount of.
Is anyone here a doctor? I am. Well, you're a nerd.
Oh, shucks! Don't say that about me.
Hmm.
Anxiety she had in her. Come on. In her what? Oh, she will be fine though.
In her, like, just being in general.
In her, yeah. Due to that incident, she has to stay a little bit younger.
How do they diagnose? How does a hospital manage to diagnose that a person's physical condition has been amplified by anxiety without the person divulging said anxiety?
Don't worry.
Anyway.
We're gonna just ask her a question. I've been workshopping this voice for years.
Wow.
Right then. Can I say her?
Yes. Kind of odd how he brought those katanas.
Yeah, would they ever let him through into a hospital with those things?
No, if we're talking about reality. But in this gacha logic, yeah, he's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bear in mind, he has not used them yet.
Sora, I apologize for what happened. What? You didn't do anything!
It wasn't your fault. You
apologizing
fainted.
You didn't do!
Okay, I mean, to be fair, she did faint in the middle of a road that she did not have to go into.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. If you're wondering, oh my god, enough with the in case you were wondering, if you're wondering. Well, just in case, yeah, shut up! Why I fainted, it was because I saw someone that I never wanted to see.
In my mind, not even in reality, because you were there actually instead of that person. Oh, I see. Is that me?
Well, if it
In
was, I
reality,
probably would've
yes, but
said.
not in my mind. Yeah. Oh.
TBC. Wait a second. Where's Alec? He's the main character in it. He is?
I thought so. Yeah, well, I mean, he was in the credits. I thought it was going to be important. That's why we met him this time, because the new intro and whatnot. So, let's see what is going on. Why is my dorm locked? And I lost my key, too.
Justice for Alec. Yeah, poor Alec. Yes, I know this episode took long to upload. It has been 4 months. Poor 4 months? Pfft, please, light work. All three of us here can attest to that. And I have been dealing with life and been trying to make the episode on time. Did you have a deadline?
I don't know. I mean, probably a self-imposed one, I imagine.
Honestly, I really do apologize about that. I hope you understand. I was planning on making this episode longer, like 20 minutes, but I had a change in plan.
That would explain the lack of Alec.
Yeah. My iPad storage wasn't going sicko mode on me, so I wasn't able to make it long. That's your excuse. Really?
Okay, here's an idea. Upload the first part unlisted. Have it so it's saved on your YouTube page. Then make the second one. Have that prepared. Download both of them again. Edit them together once you've cleared out your storage, and post the full version.
That was originally how I was going to do it before video editor showed up in my life.
There you go.
Honestly, I don't think an apology is going to save it when my finale episode releases 2 years from now. Don't worry, episode 6 won't be such a long wait, okay? Each episode will probably be a maximum of 10 or more minutes. Well, I guess maximum implies.
Yeah.
You say minimum? Minimum?
Yeah. A maximum of 10 or more. A maximum or beyond the maximum.
I can't. No.
It's over, KW. It's all right. The final hurrah.
Where is the hurrah? I don't see hurrah.
It's right here. Hurrah!
I only see darkness, God. I only see darkness.
All that I can think of now is
in my skin. I'm so sorry. Until then, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
All right, I think that's the rest of it. Yeah, the rest of it's the outro.
Where do we
Okey-dokey.
all begin on this? Oh boy.
This was nothing compared to what we endured. Okay, this was a breath of fresh air. I enjoyed this. I am happy.
Yeah,
I'm
this
so
is the kind of bad video that we like to see on Gacha Review.
Yeah. Jacob and I have like a thing with this series.
You know what?
Hmm.
I'll admit that this is not as bad as what happened yesterday. I'll admit that.
That's setting the bar pretty low. Everything was worse than what we saw yesterday, and the day before, and the day before.
But like the grammar and some of the things that happened in this episode, I feel like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna speed up my cheeseburger episode. I probably need to record it now, thanks to this.
Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll say this.
Motivation is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'll say this. Apparently, the last episode demotivated KW to book the cheeseburger episode.
Yeah.
This one motivated her. Yeah, I mean, KW is the queen of making so bad it's good content. So, I mean, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. Are those your pros and cons, or have you got any pros?
Any pros? It has good music.
Dang, tough crowd.
It sure does. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah, we didn't talk about that, but yeah, the music. Like, I think we mentioned that in previous episodes about how like it actually does seem appropriate. But yeah, like this time we didn't even notice it, which is a great thing, by the way. The fact we didn't notice that it was means it wasn't missing.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people say I'll be right back as the stream is about to end, but there's a guarantee we'll still be here when they return.
When you gotta go,
He does it all the time.
But it's good that she actually
You gotta go, and you gotta go.
Yeah, it's a good thing because she just got her pros and cons done, so now it'd be actually a good time. I guess it's my turn now. Pros and cons. Pros, just consistency was fine. Like everybody still had nice designs. The music, like you said, wasn't really noticeable, which is the good part. Kind of comedic moments. I mean, I didn't really find a lot of it that funny, except maybe Alec. I like that he was supposed to play an important part in the story and then just didn't. Like that's just like the type of subversion of expectations that I like in this series specifically. Like this has happened twice now, and I don't even know if it was intentional this time, but I enjoyed it. So whether it was intentional or not, just like the balcony scene from Marwick's birthday, I enjoyed it whether it was intentional or not. So there was that. What else? It's just fun, and it's like it's 10 times better than anything that occurred in these past few days. So I don't really see much. However, cons, there are I can definitely see the flaws here. So there is definite problems with grammar, definite problems with story, like where the story wants to be, like what's important. I feel like Drago needs to sort their priorities on what's actually important, whether it's the gods, the god war, or just this questionable love triangle that's going on.
They really need to sort out their priorities.
Yeah, they do. What else? The character motivations. I just don't like how unstable a lot of the characters are besides Sora. I feel like Sora is the only like consistently like comedic relief character that exists. But then even then there are times where he just immediately changes and is like, "Oh, why does nobody like me?" He just jumps complete whiplash to what he was before. There was no transition. It's hard to relate to these characters when they jump so frequently from personality to personality, especially Yuki, who just like
and Aura.
can't decide. And Aura, who just cannot decide what they want to be. And the last thing that I would say is a con is there was no Momoko. The audacity. Anyway.
Yeah, like she was mentioned in this.
That's
no reason
not
for her
enough.
not to be in the scene. There's no reason for her not to be in the scene, to be honest.
I was absolutely devastated to see that.
Yeah,
but
she's in the opening credits as well. So clearly she'll be returning.
It was chill.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I mean, yeah. I think that last they say, yeah. I guess both Sora and Aura have that in common of reverting back. It's almost like the love interests kind of blend in. That's what you don't want when you're doing. As much as I hate love triangles, the one thing you want to avoid in a love triangle is making the romantic interest too similar to each other. Because part of like the whole appeal, I'm led to understand is that they are compatible with the main person involved in different ways.
Well, that's how you
That's
get
what-
teams, Team Sora and
Yeah.
Team Aura, Team Jacob or Team Edward, is because they're so drastically different in their own ways, but are still a good fit for the female or male protagonist, depending on who it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good point.
That's why so many like harem anime character archetypes, because they are designed. If they've designed to fit in those archetypes, they're already different to each other. That's a bit of a crutch when it goes to that extreme. But in general, you want some sort of difference between them. I think that's probably the only thing that hasn't been mentioned here, other than the fact, I guess, that Hikari went back on her deal, and also has been revealed to be a worse principal than we even thought. To be honest, would it be such a bad thing for Yami to take over? We don't know. It seems to be implied that Yami would be far worse. However, the only person that knows how Yami would run the school is Hikari, who we know now is an unreliable person in these instances. So honestly, who knows? Maybe her choice to use a demon that has talked about how much they enjoy killing people and also causing chaos and not doing as she is told. Maybe that will work out in the end for the better for the school. You never know. Maybe it is time for Hikari to step aside, much like Lucius Malfoy once told Dumbledore, except for except we're not lying this time.
Yeah.
There is that.
Yeah, well, I hope
Okay.
that they focus a little bit more on what's more important. It's kind of reminiscent of Royale Fairy Academy in the sense that like there's a bigger plot going on here, and we are focusing on the love, and we do not need to because there's a bigger plot going on. So I hope that they lean more into what's actually more important, which is the war between Yami and Hikari, and using Phoenix as their weapon? Question mark. Like it seems like Phoenix is like the secret weapon, and they're both like the demon and the angel are trying to sway that weapon to their side. But again, it's very, very weak.
If I were to make one more young adult novel comparison, I would say Percy Jackson and the Olympians, because and by extension Greek mythology, because obviously like the whole idea behind that is that the Half-Bloods in that case, all the heroes in mythology or whatever, they are the instruments of the gods, because by the rules the gods have set up for themselves, they can't directly interfere in certain ways with each other, but they can get others to do it for them. That's part of like the reason why there's so many like instrument stories. I mean, yeah. So that parallel I at least enjoy, but of course, we're not focusing on that anymore. So it's kind of one of the reasons behind like the appeal of this series is no longer present. At least not until I guess we've got the 2-part finale. So
so I hope they focus more on that in the next 2 episodes, and not some like I thought you loved me drama. I really hope it doesn't descend into that. But then again,
think of 2-part finale. Bold of them to introduce a new main character, a new important character 3 episodes before it ends. So
I cannot imagine doing that. That guys couldn't be me, guys. That literally couldn't be me. Nova, what? Who said that?
If I recall correctly, Nova was at least built up to and mentioned prior to. But yeah.
Oh, I feel another sneeze coming on. Taylor. Oh wow. I don't know where that came from, guys. Is there a lot of feedback? I'm hearing a lot of feedback coming from your end, guys. Anyway,
okay, what made it better for you is that you have 2 seasons and also a 3rd on the way. So like you have it wasn't the end of the story as a whole, whereas this I'm pretty sure ends after episode 7.
Tragic.
Yeah, tragic indeed. But oh well, it's been fun so far, and it will continue to be fun whenever we come back to it next.
Indeed.
All right, so in that case, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Grab it already. This will be roughly an hour and a half, and it's been an hour and 35, so about that much. So yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go out into the city at night and see if there's any place open. So yeah, on that note, until next time, farewell.